All right, so in this lesson, we are going to represent and perform. So represent and perform dilations on a coordinate plane. So we've talked about other transformations like translations, reflections, rotations. Those are rigid transformations. Those transformations do not end up producing a non-congruent like shape. So the shape still keeps the same size, same angles, same everything. Dilations, on the other hand, are a change in size. Change in size. Now, this is just a reminder really of something we have previously done. So I'm just going to remind you about like what it is, and then I'm sure you can use it to answer like the questions for this lesson. So triangle ABC was dilated to form A prime, B prime, C prime. So this is ABC, this is A prime, B prime, C prime. So we went like this. That one became that one right there. More specifically, what we'll see is that this one became that one like that. But we'll see that later. So in this first one, we dilated by a scale factor of 3. So for instance, we have 2, 1. So that was A, this was B, and this was C, A, B, C. So A prime, this will be B prime, this will be C prime. So A prime was or is 6, 3. But if you notice a scale factor is a number that we multiply by. This is just times 3, times 3. 2 times 3 is 6. 1 times 3 is 3. So this is just times 3. This is just times 3. And so this one should also be times 3. So B, so 4 times 3 is 12. 5 times 3 is 15. So 12, 15, 12, 15, that's right. And then 6 times 2 times 3 is 18. 2 times 3 is 6. So let's just check to make sure. 18, 6. 18, 6. All right, cool. Okay, so the algebraic rule. So we had an x and a y. And then it became 3 times the x and 3 times the y. Geometrically, you represent this just by capital D. And then you put the scale factor here. So you be here, and then we're going to do that to the x's and the y's. And that's it. So if you see this, that means multiply everything by 3, basically. And let's go ahead and, well, if we didn't know this is times 3, let's say we just got 2, 1, and 6, 3, 4, 5, and 12, 15, 6, 2, and 8, 6. We could just divide. 6 divided by 2 is 3. 3 divided by 1 is 3. 12 divided by 4 is 3. 15 divided by 5 is 3. 18 divided by 6 is 3. And 6 divided by 2 is 3. So if you don't know the scale factor, if you don't know what number you multiply by, remember you divide. All right, let's look at one more. So A prime, B prime, C prime is a dilation. So this means it's a dilation. That's like the new one. So it's the new one. Let me write that a little. They say a little differently here. It says ABC was dilated. That tells you it's the old one. So ABC is the old one because it was dilated, right? So A prime, B prime, C prime is dilation. It's the new version of ABC. So here's ABC, and so we're going this way towards the dilation or image. This is the preimage, that's the image. So I believe I did these the same way. Yeah, so A, B, C. This will be A prime, B prime, C prime. And multiply here. Well, let's see what it is like first. So A was 9, 6, and A prime is 3, 2. So, but it tells us our scale factor is 1/3, right? So 9 times 1/3, or 1/3 of 9 is 3. 6 times 1/3, or 1/3 of 6 is 2. Okay, so that's not too bad. So this is times 1/3. So 9 times 1/3 is 3. 15 times 1/3 is 5. 18 times 1/3 is 6. And 6 times 1/3 is 2. So we would represent this by saying that x, y turned into, you don't even really need this x, y. You could just use this one right here. I'm just showing you what happens to x and y. So 1/3 x and 1/3 y. And for the geometric representation, you just put dilated by a scale factor of 1/3. I should put that a little bit more to the right. 1/3. You do that to the x and the y's. All right, don't forget, if we don't know the scale factor, this is 1/3, we would just do 3 divided by 9, which is 1/3. 2 divided by 6, which is 1/3. 3 divided by 9 is 1/3. 5 divided by 15, and so on and so forth. Like, if you don't know what the scale factor, the number you multiply by, I'll do that too. I'll highlight that in a, well, I'll make that in a different color. This is the number you multiply by. The number you multiply by, scale factor, is the number you multiply by. Awesome. So you should be able to use this information to answer any questions you have on your work for this lesson. Thank you.